How's it going, everybody? I am back in Fallout 4, and I am back at the National Park Visitor Center in Far Harbor, and this time I'm going to be building up the walls around the house. Just the area that was closed in originally. I'm not going to be doing anything too crazy. The only pieces that I actually didn't change were the two that are kind of knocked over. The one that's like slightly knocked over, angled a little bit. I just left it how it was because I thought it looked more interesting than just a straight up wall. I added some detail to one of the spots, but my main goal of this was to actually just build a wall that wasn't the same textures, kind of just stacked up all the way around the settlement. Make it a little smoother and cleaner as well. And give myself the build area that I want, I guess. It's really the same build area. The only things I really wanted to do that much was just smooth it out, fill in any gaps or anything. This wall was pretty well put together to begin with, but I just wanted it to look a little bit better. Have variations of walls so that it wasn't the same textures. But, yeah. I am going to be working on this settlement. Honestly, if this settlement takes me that long, hopefully it doesn't, this will probably be one of my last settlements in this game. Even if I do like 2 builds a week, it's only honestly like a month and a half until Fallout 76 comes out, and I'm so ready for that game. I'm super excited for that game. They have just been announcing more and more stuff. I've been reading about, or I've been seeing some of the things that they post on Twitter. I've watched some of the footage that they've released, some of the perks, everything that they've had in the game. It's just really, really interesting looking. I don't necessarily know how it's going to be once we actually get it. But I'm pretty excited right now, so yeah, we'll see whenever that comes out. But until then, I'm gonna keep building. Whether this takes me a long time or this is pretty quick, we're gonna probably do this one, and hopefully I can move on to another one. I'd like to do one of the other settlements here. I've messed around with Echo Mill. I'm not sure what I'd want to do with it. Really, a lot of my builds, I think, are just rebuilding pre-war structures. I build some, like, new structures, but I like to rebuild the pre-war stuff. I think that I can make things look good and really scrappy. Some of the things I do with this house, I actually think I do a good job. But Echo Mill is like a little bit bigger, more open. I don't necessarily know what I'd want to do with it. I feel like I'd have to make it some sort of community building with a bunch of houses around it or something, but I'm not 100% certain. Or some sort of outpost for like a group. I feel like it would work well as that, but we'll see, I guess. I'll keep messing around with it, see what I really want to build there. But this game also, another thing, it just keeps breaking for me. So I was having issues with Place Anywhere a while back. It wasn't working at all. I would go to pick up an item and it would just be a blank, like the selection, how it said right there, junk, fence, USO. I would go to pick up an item. There would just be no item on that list. You'd click attach, and then it would either not pick up something, or it would pick up one specific item around the settlement. Not even the item that you're putting the Place Anywhere tool on. It would pick up some random thing from someplace in the settlement, and it wouldn't attach to anything else. I deleted Place Anywhere, loaded in, made a new save, re-downloaded Place Anywhere. I disabled Place Anywhere, did all the same stuff again. Never could get anything to work with just like simple mod like troubleshooting. So eventually I just deleted. I changed load order and everything as well. My load order's never been an issue, but it just wasn't working. So I don't know. It just wasn't working, and I don't know. I ended up, like I said, deleting all of my mods, and then eventually I ended up deleting the game and just reinstalling everything. After the reinstall, it worked fine. I actually managed to build this entire settlement. Well, not the entire settlement, up to the point I'm at, in the settlement, which once I did that, the game, I thought that I would go back and look at some spots in the Commonwealth because I wanted to start doing Outpost. I've talked to No Respawns about doing Outpost in the game similar to his Outpost, and he said that that was something that he thought I should do too, and so I was going to start doing something like that, but I went back to the Commonwealth and the game crashed the first time. Second time I went back, it did not crash, but the 0 kilobyte glitch happened, so I couldn't save the game. Usually what happens when I get that glitch is I'll turn my whole console off. I'll do an exit save beforehand. I'll turn my console completely off so that the cache can get cleared, and then I'll load back in. The exit save worked the first time, but even just from loading into the Commonwealth and attempting to save the game on just restarted the console, 0 kilobyte glitch immediately. I tried starting a new game. As soon as I go to start a new game, the game just sits at a loading screen forever. Crashed once, but mostly it just sits at a loading screen. Will never let me actually start a new game. I tried to start a new game without mods. I tried to start a new game without downloading anything. It still just does the same thing every time. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know how to fix it. It's completely vanilla base game and will not work at all. Don't know what the issue is. Don't know why it's happening, but I can't get the game to work in the Commonwealth at all. Far Harbor still works fine. Even loading earlier saves in the game off of my cloud server and backup saves that I have, I can't load any earlier. Even if I load into a previous save that's in the Commonwealth, it will either crash or it won't let me save. The game's just broken. Fallout 4 is just a broken game. It always has been, but now it's just, it's literally unplayable. I run into issues all the time. The 0 kilobyte glitch, I found a way to kind of get around it most of the time, but it's unbearable now. And I really just, hardly want to even play this game anymore because of how broken it is. I want to keep building, but I really think the best thing for me is to wait until Fallout 76. I'm going to keep trying to build up settlements. I'll probably keep working in Far Harbor until then. I just got to figure out what I want to do. But until then, I'm just going to continue to build up this settlement. I might do some outposts in Far Harbor and just not save them, I guess, in an attempt to keep the saves stable. But this is the built-up walls around the settlement. I think they look scrappier, a little more unique. It's a lot of different textures now, kind of scattered. Some are repeating, obviously. There's only so many walls that I have to use, but I tried my hardest to make it look scrappy and well built up. The next build, I'm not sure what it's going to be. I do plan on doing some work on the house and then the area outside of the house. My idea for this town is like a little trade town. Most of the people live in the house, but then there's houses out front, like for people passing through, shops, stuff like that. As long as this place stays stable, I'll keep building here, I guess. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys would want to see me build here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.